Aloha Capricorn, this is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly Tarot coming to you with your May 2024 zodiac forecast, the energy forecast. Backed by popular demand, I've had several of my viewers ask me to do the zodiac readings again, so I'm going to try and do that as often as possible. Please do like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell button. That actually helps me be able to put the time in to give you the free content. So thank you to all my subscribers for that. So let's get into it. Up until now, so leading into May, April's been a astrological jam-packed month. We had eclipse season. The solar eclipse was the first of its kind since like 350 years have passed since the last one like this one, the path that it took. We have had Mercury retrograde. We've had the full moon in Scorpio that just happened end of April. So very transformative death and rebirth energies. Moving into May, we're going to have Jupiter in Gemini that yields some protection, abundance, forward movement. Pluto is going to retrograde back into Capricorn until November. So Capricorns, you're going to do a reassessment of the last 20 years because Pluto's been in Capricorn. You've been going through this 20-year cycle. Okay, so you're going to go back and review in the month of May and up until November. You'll be doing a bit of a review because it's going to help you finish closing out the loops from the last 20 years, specifically around finances, how you do work in the world, relationally as well. But depending where the Capricorn placements are in your chart, I'm Capricorn Sun and I'm also Capricorn Venus, so it's going to affect multiple areas. So look at your chart, see where you are Capricorn and where that Pluto going retrograde is going to affect you in May. And so yeah, this has been a very transformative time. Capricorns, I'm a Capricorn Sun as well, so we have been in transition here for the last 2 decades, okay? And so May's going to actually be, I feel, my guides have been showing me the general energies for everyone, but I feel like Capricorn's really going to be pulled forward into your mission, there's a little bit of review energy, but I feel like April kind of solidified most of that energy, and now it's forward motion, new timeline. But with the Pluto going retrograde for a few more months, there's a finishing out of that last 20 years while simultaneously learning and moving forward in the new energy. Okay, so really excited about that for Capricorn. It's actually feeling like quite a relief, and that is really beautiful. Okay, all right, we're gonna get a Mana card, which we just did, and a Keepers of the Light card for Capricorn. Okay, so month of May for Capricorn. Keepers of the Light, we're going to look at the angel, their ascended masters, guardians, to get an additional theme here. Beautiful. All right, the first card is Puhi, which is the eel. Let me find the meaning. Disruption. Okay, so the Puhis are the eels, and they speak of disruption. That's their essence. And the message for Capricorn, it says, avoid the procrastination that results from perfectionism. Perfection often lurks under murky waters. The disruption of ideals is often an inevitable part of the manifestation process, or the way they said it here is the manifestation process. Do not allow it to distract you. Continue to progress and things will become clear. So there may be a little bit of muddy waters. Capricorn, I don't know if you guys are like me, but I definitely fall into the perfectionist category often and repeatedly, and it does slow down the process. So all the things you've been working on and creating, I know I've been building new businesses, I would love to have the love situation. So those of you that are working on love, we'll look into that as well. But there's clarity coming. So avoid being a perfectionist this month, because there is appropriate disruption. So they showed me the rune of Hagalaz, which is the rune of disruption in the runes. And that rune actually is a disruption like hail, but it opens the door for new things to come. Same thing with this. There's muddy waters, but what grows in a muddy water? The lotus. Okay, so you're about to flower, Capricorn. So this month, avoid perfectionism. When you start to feel like you're being a perfectionist, remember this reading and go, oh, let's just let it ride and do what we need to do for the sake of doing it, not for the sake of results, and the way will become clear. Because our helper, who's watching over us, is Melchizedek. Leo also got this, so look where your Leo placements are, because Melchizedek is watching over Leo as well, and it's higher learning. It says, you have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. So there is a dual fold here, Capricorn. They're saying, you've learned, you come as far as you can go in this octave. Great job. You have learned from your experiences. You have cleared the karma that those particular set of experiences have offered you. But now it's time to move into new learning. So avoid being a perfectionist, because you're going to actually go inside self and do some inner study. And so this is a spiritual opening for Capricorn as well. So a part of that is learning that in the realm of spirit, we're always at the beginning. So month of May, just go with the flow. Allow the new that you're learning about yourself, the world, spirit, business, allow that to unfold. Allow yourself to study yourself in a new way. They're even showing me like a new way of meditating. Maybe you've been a meditator for years and years. Maybe you started that 20 years ago when this Pluto cycle started. Something might be shown to you that's a new way, a new habit, a new opening. And so if you're really intuitive, your psychic signals may be changing, all right? Because you're going to be studying something new and integrating something new. And so let that process unfold. It's actually really beautiful energy, because what they're showing me is a glow up, that you go from already being a beautiful being, Capricorn, to like absolutely shining with this new inner study. Okay, let's get the tarot cards and go deeper. There's a little bit of jumpiness here, so no need to be jumpy. Some of this disruption may be, they're saying happy surprises, so allow for happy surprises to happen. Okay, all right, beginning of the month here for Capricorn. Wow. Okay, middle of the month. All right. And end of the month here. Wow. Wonderful. Okay, so beginning of the month, we have 5 of Pentacles and 9 of Swords. Okay. 5 of Pentacles is kind of a pity party or feeling at a loss. Okay, I don't really feel like you're at a loss, but the energy may be a little heavy. There seems to be a little anxiety, and this is your energy, Capricorn, at the beginning of the month. But remember, on this card, the golden key is now available. All you have to do is look up and put it in the lock and open it. This is anxiety, depression, so it may be that some of this disruption that's happening at the very beginning of the month, this changeover, feels like a heavier energy, but underneath that's Ace of Pentacles. So there's about to be a door opened, because see all these pentacles here? Together, this is the 6 of Pentacles, which is equal give and receive. So once you look up, if you're feeling a little bit heavy at the beginning of the month, Capricorn, know that it's temporary. So just let the emotions go through, because there are some really, really good energies at the beginning of the month. So overall, it's like, don't look at things as a loss. That's the avoiding perfectionism thing. It's if you get yourself into perfectionism, you're not going to see your opportunities. So we have 8 of Wands here, beginning of the month. Fast, quick communications. King of Wands. There's an opening. And then we have the Ace of Swords, which is the Ace of Spades, the card of the Magi. Quick communication, quick communication. So there may be a fire sign male coming to you with communication at the beginning of the month. That's an opening of sorts to you. It could also be communication from a boss. The King of Wands is pre-emperor energy. Okay. This king sometimes can be the I want it my way king. The energy I'm getting off of this is actually more of like whomever this is that's coming in to communicate with you is a bit of a disruption in a positive way. It brings you to higher spiritual learning, that Melchizedek energy, and they feel balanced. It feels like they went off for a time and they're coming in with their strength and they have something important to tell you. What Spirit's saying is be open. That's the rune of opening. Be open to what this individual has to tell you, because it's very important and it's going to, how can I say that? This is truth and honest conversation. So if this is business oriented, it feels a little more personal, but if it's business oriented, this is someone coming to you and saying, hey, this is what's been going on with business. This is the opportunity that I have for you. Sorry that I haven't been able to discuss it with you. They may have been quiet for some time. This would be a boss who has been thinking about giving you a promotion or upping your, that you'll have to learn some new things about and do some inner study to lead people, but they've been watching you and thinking about you for a time that you did not know. This is like a shock and surprise conversation at the beginning of the month, in the first week of May, that's really going to up-level you, Capricorn. It then brings you to the middle of May. We have Justice, we have 9 of Wands, and King of Swords. All right. 9 of Wands says you'll persevere. You have persevered. There's a balance happening. Again, more communication. This king is someone who is very intellectual, been in their mind. It represents Aquarius. Okay, there's energy here, and this is Libra. Okay, so there's mental energy and communication energy on the table that's going to balance things out. You have been through the fire, but this is someone who perseveres. This is your energy that, you know what, there has been some things that have been out of balance. There has been some things within your own mind, within your relationships, within your business, where you have had a long journey, Capricorn. Middle of the month, some balance is coming. There's a communication coming. This could be the same individual that talks to you in the beginning of the month or someone completely different, matters not. It's another conversation, another aha moment that actually shows you that you still have your fire burning. There's balance coming, okay? You, in some areas, have been overgiving. This is someone coming in with truth, honesty. They may not say things in the best way. It might be a little blunt. It may be a little awkward even, okay? A little intellectual. But for whatever reason, the conversation and the offer that they give you, the insight, because it's this spiritual energy here. We've got the owl, we've got the crow raven, the dragon back there. Okay. Oh, I never saw the dragonfly on this card before. There's a dragonfly on the wand. Interesting. Or on the sword, I mean. So, there is illumination and change that's opening you to a new part of your spirit. I am feeling like this is a real life person, but also what I just heard is you'll be meeting a new guide in your meditation, in your new way of practicing, Capricorn, that actually helps balance things out for you. It makes life a lot easier to move through. It's the moment of getting some clarity. There is an offer going to be made in this mid-month, because and almost it's like what I hear is a permission inside self and maybe even outside for you to move forward on something that you've been working on for quite some time. Yeah, because then we have six in the overall energy, we have Six of Swords and Knight of Cups underneath that. Spirit's actually bringing you out of that harder time, and there's going to be an offer that you love. It could be a love offer that brings passion, but if it's business, it could be an offer to do business in a way, or have an investor or what have you that you really love, that brings things to a higher level of learning, a higher level of self. This is a very spiritual process that I'm feeling, that you're going to see the results in the material, because the end of the month we have Page of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Six of Wands. Page of Pentacles, again, more communication coming in. You're going to have so much communication, Capricorn. That's why it's like, don't be a perfectionist this month. Let these opportunities, communications, truth, pay attention. Everyone's a messenger for you in the month of May. For Capricorn, pay attention to signs and signals. We have Page of Pentacles, another communication card coming in, likely from someone younger than you. This could also be you becoming a bit of a student again. I always say be a student of life. In the realm of spirit, you're always at the beginning. We're always learning. So you're never too old to learn, Capricorn, even though you guys are extremely intelligent and ambitious. There's always more to learn. And you have that. We have the Fool. You're going to take a leap of faith into the new, because you're finally being recognized. The end of this month is you being recognized for the work you've done, recognized for the person that you are, for the love that you've given, you know, whatever, for what you've been working on, your self-change, and you're going to take a leap into a whole new life. This is victory after a long battle. So there's going to be this recognition and energy. You may even have public recognition in this particular energy here. So, you know, and that may feel like a disruption to you, but it'll be clear by the end of the month why all of these pieces have come together. So just assume the best. Let yourself trust yourself, because you've got recognition and a whole new life coming in. It feels like such a relief. I feel like the energy by the end of the month is so light, like you're vibrating with light all through your body, where you began the month feeling like at a loss, or, you know, things are going okay, but I just don't feel fulfilled in my heart, right? A little too anxious about how things might go. And it's like that anxiety of feeling like someone forgot your birthday, or they forgot Christmas or other celebration, and then you have a surprise party. So it's almost like you feel like people or situations or an opportunity has forgotten you in some way, and that's why you're feeling anxious. But they're actually behind your back, like colluding in a positive way, right? So that's the energy of it. I mean, that could be something that's really happening, but this is more like the energy of universe working things out behind your back in a positive way, always having your back, and then surprise, right? So I love that. For those of you looking for love, we had one fall, but okay. I'm going to take that one, but also keep... Oh. Okay, thank you. All right, for Capricorn, my single Capricorns. All right, great. These fell out twice, so we're going to roll with it. I meant to only get one. We have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. We have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. That is true. And thirdly, we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So for those of you that are single, not feeling like you're going to get in a relationship in the month of May in this energy, but it does feel like what Spirit's saying is the person that you have romantic feelings for, it's worth waiting for. Or the romantic feelings that you have, the idea, if you don't have a person in mind, the idea of what you want is worth waiting for. And this month, it's like love yourself first. You're going to get all these communications and opportunities, and you're going to be changing in this month. But what it's saying is avoid settling, because it is worth waiting for what you have asked for. You've asked for an enlightened relationship, and now there's the appropriate disruption and the energy from Melchizedek to move you up so that you can have what you've asked for. So that's really beautiful energy, Capricorn. I love that. And I love that for my singles or those that are in relationship but are wanting to move to the next level. Love yourself first, and it's going to speed up the energy. But your romantic feelings are real. So it's like you don't discount how you're feeling. It is worth exploring. It's just there's divine timing at work here, right? So it's not a no, it's a not yet. But please continue to explore those feelings and to love yourself. Let's get an energy oracle card to close out this reading, Capricorn. I love this for you. I love the communication that's coming in. You got the 22. Excuse me, I started itching right above my lip there. The yin yang. 22, master number 22 yields down to a 4, which is foundation. Yin yang is the balance. A little bit of light in the dark, a little bit of dark in the light, a little bit of masculine in the feminine, a little bit of feminine in the masculine. You will always find balance. So this energy this month is about balance as you move forward into the next realm, into the next energy. Please do that with you have balance here, okay? Balance here. Balance here, okay? You're learning to love yourself and romantic. And then you have balance here as well with your starting energies. That even with disruption, we're going to let go of perfectionism, and how it balances is through that higher study and higher learning. So awesome, Capricorn. I am so happy for you and proud of you. Enjoy your month, and until next time, aloha.